Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whoa, bummer. Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here. Modern meets classic with the new Amara Stone Wedding Band collection at Richard's Jewelry. Made in the USA with recycled metals, these rings mix traditional gold with new contemporary metals for a sleek, edgy look and design. Life gets tough, but so are these industrial wedding bands featuring Benchmark's lifetime guarantee. Richard's Jewelry, your exclusive Amara Stone dealer in downtown Berne.
Bluffton Harrison MSD, schools of excellence, schools of choice.
Every moment matters.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tiger Den at Bluffton High School. Tuning in to Witness Media, thank you so much. It's Ryan Walker here alongside my partner for the first time, Corbin Boltemeyer.
Good to be here.
Our Bellmont expert. I'm kind of a Bluffton expert, so I'm really excited to call this game with you here today.
Yeah, no, it's always fun, and that's what I said. It's always nice when you can have a webcast or a telecast or radiocast, whatever it is, and you're able to split that pressure, so to speak, because, you know, when you come into a visiting house, you just haven't had the opportunity to be familiar with the girls, and so I hate to always when a visiting team comes in, I hate to feel like I'm cheating those girls. You know, always a little delay trying to realize who's shooting and whatnot. So it's always nice to work together as a team, and I think it'll be a good time tonight.
There'll be a lot of sharing of the notes and kind of season recap or recent history between the two as we kind of go along. I think it makes for a good listening experience. So, but these two teams will certainly give a good watching experience tonight. Bellmont coming in at 12-1 on the season. This is the junior varsity game as the Tigers lead 31-22, if you were curious. And the Tigers 11-3, and they're also 3-1 in the ACAC. Bellmont 3-0 in the NE8. And maybe you could argue this for Bluffton last year, but these are two programs that are really kind of at their peaks in terms of their history. There's a rich history for Bellmont and Bluffton. These are some of the better teams that you are going to see. Of course, a 12-1 record, 11-3 record, and we know what Bluffton did last year with their 20-plus win season last year. So it's kind of cool that these cross-county rivals are at such a peak right now, playing against one another, and that makes kind of a rivalry taste tonight.
Yep, and we talked about that in the hospitality suite, which, hey, I want to give kudos to the hospitality crew. They did a great job down there. That was more than welcoming for them to have a nice meal down there. But we talked about it down there that, we've been very, very fortunate or blessed in this area to have the small town schools and the programs that they've had. I mean, I don't care who you look at. It's, Bluffton, Norwell, South Adams, Adams Central, Bellmont. Southern Wells has been looking for that signature sport, but nonetheless, I mean, most of us have had a sport or two within our schools that we've had something really to cheer about, and in these small communities, that goes a long way. They get a lot of support, to say the least.
And we've had a lot of state champion or just state level competitors in multiple sports across both Adams and Wells County. It really gives you a sense of pride, even when the other side. So for me on the Adams County side, and then for you on the Wells County side, seeing that success from these other schools. Maybe there's some rivalries that makes you cringe a little bit.
That's what makes
I don't want Adams Central football in the case of the Bluffton Tigers. Or maybe the Norwell girls basketball team for Bellmont say, that should have been us, But for the most part, I think it's really cool that some of these quote-unquote smaller schools are making a huge impact at the state level.
Oh, without a doubt. And that's what makes our little area tough. I mean, they're playing tough competition in their own area, and that is what you see the big cities and stuff, and okay, they have large numbers as well, but when you're playing the elite of the elite every week, that's where a lot of times they kind of separate from the crowd. But like I said, we've been very fortunate in this small northeastern Indiana area with a lot of schools that have been very, very successful at numerous sports.
For sure. Now, I wanted to start a little bit with Bellmont here first. Bluffton last year had arguably its best season ever. Did not replicate that in the postseason, losing in the sectional championship, but won the most games in their regular season history for the program. Won the ACAC tournament and regular season titles and kind of blew through it without a problem for the first time in program history. Had a mass exodus of graduating seniors, but returned to the likes of Conley Alt, and the team has kind of replenished itself in some ways. Bluffton's been used to kind of just kicking some teams around and blowing some teams out, seeing a lot of running clocks, as has Bellmont. But Bluffton, maybe for the first time in a while, can look at this game and say, we might be the underdogs, and that's something Bluffton hasn't been used to in a couple of years here. So I want you to just kind of talk about Bellmont and their aspirations this year, especially with Columbia City kind of moving themselves a little bit out of the way compared to last year. Norwell bumping themselves out the 4A. This is as of right now on some rankings, maybe the favorite to get to and win a state championship.
And that's definitely the laser focus of these girls, and that's something you'll notice tonight. The thing that's nice about this team is that they are extremely unselfish. You know, you'll see 7, 8, 9, 10 girls that can come in and contribute and not lose a lick. And of those 7, 8, 9 girls, any one of them can light it up from night to night. So that makes it very, very difficult to defend the Bellmont on the offensive end. And likewise, on the defensive end, they're going to be a smothering defense throughout the night. They're going to contest everything. And so for Bluffton, I think it's going to be, a key for them is to be able to take care of the basketball and protect it, because, one thing like last night, Bellmont was fortunate to win against a very tough Eastside team. And by halftime, Bellmont had forced 15 turnovers already. Wow. So that was what really made the difference. Eastside wasn't hitting well, but they weren't getting shots. I mean, everything was contested. So that's where Bellmont comes from. There's, like I said, again, their focus is definitely, I think, probably all the way to the state level from that standpoint. Norwell last year, if you remember that Bellmont actually won the conference last year. Belmont beat Norwell in the regular season and had plenty of ability and talent. Unfortunately, it was a tight game, even in the season, and Norwell came back and avenged that loss in the sectional. Not that we were surprised, because obviously they're a very, very good school, and they're a staunch competitor and rival of ours. So, it was good to watch them go on and win it all, knowing that, hey, we're right there helping sharpen each other's axes, so to speak. I mean, we have beat on each other for years. We got them during the season. They could go to state and say they won. They could say they never won a conference. Congratulations to them. Like I said, and we talk about it, we know we're very fortunate in this area that so many of the kids from all the area schools, whether it's their parents that and watch these kids growing up, whether you're in Adams or Wells County. And so, most of us can tell you that, hey, it was great watching them go ahead and win that state title last year, even though we'd love to have been there. Obviously, we knew our time would come, and we're loaded with sophomores. I mean, we've got two juniors that have an impact, make an impact on the team, and we've only got one senior that sees limited time, on the court. She's a great contributor. She's a great leader. Always gives the girls a lot of encouragement. But that's kind of the team that's coming along. It's loaded with sophomores as well as the JV. So there's a ton of talent coming along. It's going to be tough in the next few years where you even put all of them. But Coach Heim he's not hesitant to run 8, 10 girls in there. So it'll be interesting to see. But, Bluffton has had an excellent season this year. Bellmont was a little flat last night against Eastside. And Bluffton, like I said, if they protect that basketball early on, they could make a very interesting match tonight.
And we'll get to Bluffton a little bit later. Something I did want to tie into tonight, something that stuck out to me, is you compared Belmont's defensive scheme, or just the way that their aggressiveness kind of leads the way for them. Reminds you of Norwell. That's a scary sight for Bluffton, that's where their most turnovers came from during the regular season, was that opening night game against Norwell, where the Knights really put it to the Tigers. So do they run a 1-3-1 for Bellmont? I have not seen them this year yet.
You'll see them shift it around, but yes, they will. And they'll put full court press on. I would expect tonight from the very beginning, with Coach Heim knowing how dangerous Bluffton can be, I wouldn't be surprised to see him start full court press right off the bat and really challenge them. The girls are very athletic. The one thing that Bellmont is short on is a lot of height. You've got Mary Blakey in the middle, who has some height, but other than that, you've got a lot of girls that are in that 5'5", 5'6", 5'7" range, and so there's not an abundance of height, but they'll make up for it with their athleticism and movement on the floor, that's for sure.
A couple players on the team that average over 10 points per game. There's 3 of them for Bellmont, so there's not really just one player they look to all the time on any given night. It can be anybody. Ashley Blakey with just shy of 14 points per game. Mary Blakey as well at 12 points per game, and Lainey French with 10.5 points per game. When it comes down to crunch time, is there anyone that sticks out for Bellmont that this absolutely is a girl we want with the ball, or is it really a collective effort?
Well, I can tell you, Coach Heim will tell you.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who the player is going to be that is the star of the night, because they are so unselfish, as I said, that you just don't know who's going to be the one that steps up any given night. Last night was really unusual, as we talked about, the fact that they normally, you may have a girl that's not shooting so well, but then you'll have 2 or 3 girls that are, shooting lights out for the night.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look at the averages, it's 13, 14, 13, just a little over 10, and then 8 and 6 and 6. I mean, it's just a distribution all the way across the floor. So it's impossible to key on any one of them. You just hope that the one that you're guarding that night isn't the one that's shooting well.
Yeah, going to be a lot to cover on both ends. We'll get to Bluffton in just a moment. Before we take a break here, it's the Christian Care Retirement Community Pregame Show. Christian Tire Retirement Community is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate quality care. We provide a wide assortment of comfortable living options for various needs with 3 levels of care. Call 260-565-3000 to see how we can enrich your or your loved one's life.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own, and a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
Passion. It's inside the barn at 5 a.m. It's dirty boots, calloused hands, and the energy to keep going. Passion is every step, again and again. Passion. It's giving it the best you've got. It's hard work that pays off. Show right. Feed your passion.
Back here at the Tiger Den, here on Witness Media. Talked a little bit about the Bellmont Braves. We'll share a little bit more throughout the game. I want to talk about Bluffton a little bit here as the Tigers on your left side of their screen are warming up. Tigers this season, 11-3, still a really good record, and just really tough to replicate what they did last year with their pair of losses throughout the whole season. Lost to Whitco in the sectional championship here on this floor. Kind of an unfortunate end to a very good season. As we mentioned before, Tigers won the most games in the regular season program history. A couple awards as well, with the ACAC tournament and regular season championship going their way for the first time, and trying to build upon that, and had a tough break against Woodland a couple weeks ago where they lost by 3 on the road. And Woodland now, with their win over Jay County last night, is right in the driver's seat to win the conference with one conference game left. And so the Tigers at this point with the ACAC, it's completely out of their control, and some of those goals are kind of wiping away for them, unfortunately. But there's still so much to play for as the season isn't winding down, but we're kind of over the hump halfway through, and their goals of winning a sectional and trying to compete in the ACAC tournament are still ahead of them. They're at the helm with Coach Doug Curtis, who has certainly seen it all. This is his 3rd season at Bluffton with a really good 50-13 record. Just beat Adams Central, his former school that he coached at, in his previous stop, 59-48, and that was 13 days ago. And we kind of talked about it as we mentioned the hospitality room. Thank you, Justin Upcraft and family, for that. We were talking about it. Are they going to come out rusty, or are they going to feel a little bit more rested? Coach Curtis was erring on the side of more rested and working on some things as they come into this game with Bellmont, and they've had a lot of time to prepare for this. Bellmont playing last night, as you mentioned, against Eastside. in kind of a tougher game. East Side is no slouch in any way, shape, or form. So the Tigers with a ton of scores on their team as well. I'm not sure, have you seen Bluffton over the last few years, Corbin?
No, unfortunately, I haven't had an opportunity to watch Bluffton, so it's exciting for me to have an opportunity to watch the program here tonight. And, all I can go off of is what Bellmont has done, unfortunately. So it's exciting to watch, and I'm hoping it's a good game. I want to see a good competitive matchup tonight.
Some of the better teams in 2A and 3A, as we were talking before, I think Sagarin ratings had Bellmont as number 1. Now Bluffton, coming off that win with Adams Central, is a very slow start. Adams Central able to hit a couple threes with Stafford and Fisher. Tigers looking to start quicker, because if you get down to this Bellmont team, they're going to be kind of like a snake and kind of ooze that out of you and keep applying that pressure. And it's really going to start with Conley Alt, averaging 21 points per game, leads the team in a lot of different categories and can do a lot of different things for the Tigers. I also think as well, Tigers' strength is shooting. Plenty of players near that 35 to 40% mark from 3. I think Chloe Dick and Carly Strunk need to have big games from deep. Chloe Dick in that last game, 0 for 8 from 3. That really hurt the Tigers, trying to get her going from that sense. Now on Belmont's side, with that defense, it's going to be really tough for Bluffton. We kind of talked a little bit about before. What can Bluffton do against this defense? Well, they've seen it before with Norwell.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so we've been there, done that. Belmont, could it be a better version of the defense? Same version of the defense? We'll have to see, but they'll be a little bit more prepared. So that's something to watch out for. Can the Tigers not turn the ball over and get off good shots? Those two things are going to be really difficult against this Belmont
Well, and
defense.
I think the key for them is to be able to push it up the floor and get behind the defense before they get a chance to get set up. If Belmont has a chance to get set up, they've got very quick feet. They can move very well on the floor. And so that's where I think Bluffton, that will be a very important thing, is if they can get down the floor and get it behind the defense before they can set up, that'll definitely be in their benefit without a doubt.
I believe you said there was, not that there's an issue height-wise with Belmont, but that might be an area of weakness for the Braves, at least with that 1-3-1. It's more of a speed and athleticism type of defense. Now, I'm not sure if Sophie Eisenhut would be the tallest on the floor, maybe by an inch, standing at 5'11". Yeah, she would be the second tallest on the floor compared to Hadley Caffey. But Sophie Eisenhut, that could be an area where the Tigers would try to feed into. I'm interested to see if they'll try to feed Eisenhut, who is kind of a double-double machine for Bluffton. And, boy, can she block some shots in the paint. So I look for the Tigers to also try to utilize that strength as well.
Yep, that will be definitely an advantage that they will have. Hadley Caffey will see limited play tonight. She will see some time on the floor. She's made a huge improvement for Bellmont, so she will see her if Mary Blakey needs a little break here and there.
Yeah, right.
And that may be, like I said, one advantage that Bluffton has right there is to try and feed it in and go against Mary Blakey and try and draw a few fouls and get her in trouble.
I think Belmont will try to be themselves tonight, and I'm interested to see what the Tigers come out with their game plan against a really tough team on that other end. Got about 3 minutes to go left here. Let's give our starters. I think let's go with the away starters. Corbin, if you want to list off the Belmont Braves.
Sure, we can do that. All right, starting at one guard for the Belmont Lady Braves, he'll be a 5'5" junior, number 3, Kate Kitson. Starting at another guard, it'll be a sophomore, 5'5" guard, number 15, Ani Krukenberg. Starting at a third guard, it'll be a 5'5" junior, number 21, Lainey French. Starting at a fourth guard, it'll be a 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Ashley Blakey. And rounding out the lineup for the Belmont Lady Braves at forward/center position, she'll rotate some. Will be a 6 foot even sophomore, number 25, Marianne Blakey.
And for the Tigers, home team here on the scoreboard, guard Eden Nash, number 5. She's a junior, standing at 5'7". 5'8", sophomore, Chloe Dick, number 21. Conley Alt, the leading scorer and star for the Tigers, the lone senior on the team, 5'8", number 22. Number 24, Carly Strunk, a junior, also transfer from Norwell at 5'1". And Sophie Eisenhut at forward position, 5'11", a junior. She is number 34. The starting lineups with public address announcer Jeff Kokenauer will come up in just a moment. We will take a break for National Anthem, but next will be Tigers and Bellmont Braves here on Witness Media.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Ace is the only hardware retailer that carries Benjamin Moore paint at over 3,800 stores. With Benjamin Moore's premium quality, huge selection of colors, plus Ace's award-winning service, you can be confident you're getting the best. Then buy in store or online for curbside pickup or free delivery. When you want the best, Benjamin Moore paint from Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Your local Ace has everything you need, and since we're right around the block, we'll deliver your paint for free.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk Floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Call Toby, Kyle, Barb, or Mark for your insurance needs today.
Keep going, more.
When you walk through our doors, you'll find smiling faces, exceptional service, and a sense of family. With trusted financial solutions tailored to you. Discover the difference today. Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. So you think you found the right guy on social media? It could be that person isn't who you thought they were. If you don't give out your personal information, you won't be a victim of fraud. A message brought to you by Financial Partners Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
I'm still thrive, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds, or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
Getting ready for tip-off here. Bellmont in blue, Tigers in white and red. We'll get things started with the Bellmont Braves winning the opening tip. Number 17 Bellmont Braves, according to the IBCA, steadily climbed up the polls. Early
Ashley Blakey for three is
Blakey.
short.
Tigers will retain. It's our Freedom Automotive Group scoreboard. Experience the ultimate freedom at Freedom Automotive Group of Bluffton. Our dedicated experience at the, experience the ultimate freedom at Freedom Automotive Group of Bluffton. Our dedicated team is committed to going above and beyond to ensure you feel at ease in our showroom with our hassle-free financing options, customized to meet your unique financial situation. Chloe Dick at the top with Carly Strunk on the wing. It's going to be a really tough and aggressive defense by the Braves. It's Eden Nash now goes one-on-one in the paint. Just trying to find something open, now stripping the ball away and crashing on the ground are the Tigers and Braves.
Ball will go to Bluffton on the jump ball call.
That was Mary Blakey who initially got that ball stripped away. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers will be the key on both sides for their success tonight on this end of the floor. Nash driving, and will we get a walk? We will. Our first turnover of the game. That's what Belmont's going to do to you, as Corbin Baltimore, man to my right, has explained, and he's watched a lot of Bellmont throughout his time.
Yeah, that will definitely be their signature, trying to force that pressure on defense without a doubt. And they'll drive a lot, do a lot of inside-outside on offense. So, one girl drive and dish it out and look for that open three if they can. Bluffton's done a nice job defensively so far. Murray Blake missed on a...
Yep. Just missed in the post, but able to retain possession. Try to set things up again. Eisenhut with Blakey. Eisenhut looks like she may have got a hand in there. Still an offensive board and a block from Eisenhut. Bellmont still with the ball. Couple offensive rebounds and they'll reset again. Blakey pass to the middle, tough shot, and that won't fall for Ani Krukenberg, and that's a good defensive possession for Bluffton. Still, though, going to the Braves.
Yeah, 4 possessions back to back to back there. That's what you want to really eliminate if you're Bluffton here. Don't give them that second chance. Take advantage of that missed shot and get down to the other end.
Tigers being very aggressive themselves in a 2-3. Pop jumper. Blakey again trying to get the offensive board, and they will earn a foul on this end. So Tigers doing a nice job contesting shots, but just not able to bring in a rebound.
And as we talked about, Bluffton's done a fine job. Belmont's 0 for 6 right now, so that's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Pass inside. Blakey can't hit, and Eisenhut will finally reel in rebound. She's been accustomed to that this year, over 10 rebounds per game. Alt drives, finds a lane, left hand, up and in for 2, and that's good. Tigers on the board first. In the corner is Mary Blakey. Keeping it in that corner, now in the post, getting double teamed. Bluffton doing a nice job hustling around. Alt nearly had it, but she will get the foul
Just
on Lady French.
Half a step too late getting to the ball there. She's trying to intercept it, but just a half step too late. It'll just be her first foul of the game, so no harm there yet.
Yep. First substitution, Caitlin Barton comes in for the Braves. 3 in the corner, French. Won't fall for her, and here come the Tigers on the rush. Chloe Dick pass to Strunk. May have taken an extra step, but no call. Shot will be up for 2, 4-0 Bluffton early. I bet if you ask Coach Curtis now, he'd say that's exactly what we want to do. We want to run in transition.
Oh, Barton wide open. Waited a little too long.
Bellmont will keep the ball. And as you mentioned, last night, Bellmont playing their game with Eastside, maybe a little bit slower on their end, but defensively holding Eastside to just 3 points on offense. Ashley Blakey drives and blocked again from Sophie Eisenhut. Tigers making it really tough on that end. Here comes Alt. She drives, gets it stripped away, and last touch by the Braves.
Bluffton will keep control there. Doing exactly what they need to do so far. Pushing that ball up before the Bellmont defense can get set.
Dick can't get any separation as this ball is tipped away.
Caitlin Barton, she plays like she's 10 foot tall and bulletproof. She's tiny of stature, but I'll tell you what, she's got the heart of a lion out there. She will put a lot of pressure on the girls as well. So
Nash will check out for the Tigers. Cameron Alt checks in for the first time. And it looks like Nash might be, it'll hurt going to the training staff.
Huh?
Hopefully she's okay.
Nice layup right there by Alt.
Dumping in for 2. 6-0 early lead for the Tigers. Barton, dish is low, and the first Bellmont points will come by way of Mary Blakey. Took half the first quarter for the Braves to get on the scoreboard. Good start for Bluffton as now Strunk was open for a moment, trying to work on Blakey, and the Tigers will reset. Good closeout from Bellmont.
Oh, the tip? Nope. Guess they thought it went sailed long.
Krukenberg back in for the Braves.
Back in for, I guess not Barton. Ashley Blakey.
Make an impact right away, but swatted away either Dick or Eisenhut. On the rush, Strunk. Alt with the left. Can't fall. Bellmont with a rebound. Now on the other end. Bellmont will set up with Ashley Blakey. In the paint, kicks it out. 3. Won't fall for French, and trying to pull down a tough rebound is Eisenhut, and she'll get it. Tigers want to go fast and tips this out of bounds. Are we going to get a foul?
I think we're going to get a foul on Lainey French on that one.
Some contact, and that will indeed be on Lainey French. A lot of hard contact, scrappy play. Both teams want to run a little bit.
And I think this plays, to the advantage of both teams, really. I mean, this is their style. You're not getting the foul every play when they're, and I've said that before, a lot of times you get aggressive teams that are in your face all the time, and they get away with some extra ones that a lot of times the less aggressive teams don't.
Alt in
nice
the middle
feed underneath.
Does feed Eisenhut, and she'll get fouled and head to the line.
It'll be on Mary Blakey, it looks like.
Eisenhut will head to the free throw line here in our Sprunger and Sprunger first quarter. Hits the first. Founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder law planning and everything in between. Sprunger and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. It is easy and convenient. Visit Sprunger and Sprunger for all your legal needs. Braves trying to do exactly what the Tigers were just trying to do, and just missing was Hadley Caffey. Alt, other end, thought about shooting and trips herself up with her dribble. and jump ball will give the ball back to Bellmont. Tigers doing an okay job on the offensive end, keeping the ball on their end and taking shots.
And they've protected the ball tonight. I've only got them for 3 turnovers at this point, and that's very, very sound for the normal that Bellmont sees anyway.
Both sides really giving it to each other on the defensive end. Low scoring to this point. Bellmont trying to find some sort of rhythm on offense. Kicking out, getting it back in. There's a Tiger somewhere finally finding some space was Barton, but Alt gets a rebound and draws a foul. It'll be on Krukenberg. Kate Kitson will return.
Neither team really at risk too much of the 5-foul limit here per quarter. Bellmont has 3 fouls. Bluffton just has 2, so that's something that definitely would be in favor of in Bluffton. I mean, if they could, is with this pressure that they're putting on them, that they could get in there and draw some extra fouls.
Bellmont does get the ball back. Another tip pass. Braves will try to set up on offense. Tigers running all over the place on the floor. Maybe a little bit more fresh, not playing in 13 days. Their last game against Adams Central. Ashley Blakey will dribble out of bounds. It's good defense from Conley Alda on the other end.
Very good pressure so far here from Bellmont. From Bluffton, I'm sorry.
Hey, both sides.
No, Bluffton, though, has been much more effective at it than Bellmont so far. They're trying to push up behind the defense once again.
Conley Alt, she's going to drive through everybody. Up and in for 2 again. 9 points for Bluffton here early. They lead 9-2. Open 3, though, will not fall, but Nash could not corral as she tried to go over. That was really, I think, the first time that Bellmont was able to square up and fire a shot away.
A good shot, yeah. They've got a lot of shots, but not too many open looks.
Ashley Blakey drives, gets contact from, I believe, Sophie Eisenhut. So Blakey will head to the free throw line. Ashley Blakey.
First one's good.
The first leads the team with just shy of 14 points per game. Not to be outdone, though, by Mary Blakey at 12 points per game and Landy French at 10. But as you mentioned before, Andy Heim really has his pickings and where he wants to go scoring the ball.
Rebound goes to Bluffton, so they're going to push it up once again.
Chloe Dick for 3. That was a deep one. Eden Nash, though, fights for the offensive board. Under a minute to play in this opening quarter, and the Braves pick up a turnover here. Tigers could not take advantage of an extra shot, but then Nash creates another one on the other end. Here comes Alt and Blakey. That ball's going to go the other way.
It's been a defensive struggle at this point, that's for sure. They've really put a lot of pressure on both sides of the ball here.
They're really sizing each other up here early. As we were talking about in the pregame, Bluffton probably last year, but these two teams really hitting some of their peaks in program history, though both sides have had certainly teams that could top this one as well. Really good year for Bellmont. Great season for Bluffton as well. Open 3 for French, and that cannot fall. This has got to be a little bit odd for Bellmont as no shots are falling for them at this point.
It's one of those things that you kind of chuckle because it's not characteristic. It's quite frankly for both teams. It's kind of unusual for a number of misses that we've seen. So
12 seconds on the clock. Tigers will try to hold for a last shot. Chloe Dick trying to drive. She'll draw a foul. had one to give. 4.1 seconds left on the clock. Here in our opening quarter, a very entertaining opening quarter, as maybe low scoring as it seems for both sides.
Yeah, definitely not something we would have expected, I don't think, at this point. But
Alt will find Dick. She can shoot it from there if she wants. She's going to have to. Doesn't realize where the clock is, and that one will not count no matter what. 9-3 is our end of the first quarter score here. Little surprise here. Bellmont down early to the Tigers.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow.
What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards?
We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give.
Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
At Bellmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Bellmont. Good at learning, good at life.
We will enter our Bumgarner Attorneys second quarter. For nearly 75 years, Bumgarner Attorneys have provided superior legal services to families of Adams, Wells, and Jay counties. Both teams' defenses leading the way here, but the Tigers able to get a couple runouts in transition, and Conley Alt, who's just known for fighting through multiple defenders, been able to get a few to drop. Tigers lead early.
Some interesting information in that first quarter. Bluffton was 0 for 1 from 3, 2 for 6 from 2-point range. Bellmont was 0 for 5 from 3 and 1 for 12 from 2-point range. So very uncharacteristic, I think, on both teams. And there's a quick turnover.
And a quick foul as well. Neither team really wants any of their players to be in foul trouble.
No.
That'll be Conley Alt.
Especially Conley Alt.
Heart and soul of the Tigers on both sides of the ball.
See if they take her out at all or if they let her take her chances. And
see if Bellmont will make any adjustments on offense. Mary Blakey with a missed shot, one end of the floor, and a jump ball. Just never know what either coach, very experienced, Doug Curtis in his 22nd year overall, and Andy Heim in his 15th season. When you see just tough shots on both sides, is there anything we can draw up, make this a little bit easier?
Yep.
Ashley Blakey getting harassed by the two Norwell transfers, Nash and Strunk. Tigers keying in on her very much so. Just one field goal attempt, now the second, and it's a missed 3, and Strunk will get the rebound. Alt thought about it for a moment.
Yep.
Now with Nash dribbling with her left, gets it stripped away, another turnover. Bellmont on the other end trying to run. Tigers hustle back. Blakey tries to get through. She's going to try a tough shot, and she gets it in for 2. Tough bucket for Ashley Blakey.
She can go either way, left or right on that drive, so that makes it difficult too.
Strunk dribbling around. Chloe Dick slowing things down now, getting double teamed. She'll kind of maneuver her way in. Ball got stuck behind her back, and the Tigers with another turnover. And an open 3 for Barton, that will fall. Timeout, Bluffton Tigers, as Bellmont now has a 1-point deficit here in the second quarter. We will take a break with them.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Timeout from Coach Curtis of the Bluffton Tigers, seeing his team go from a 9-3 to 9-8 lead, which seems like the world of a difference.
It's only a 5-point run, but he was not going to take any time and let him get any closer, that's for sure. So
Dude made buckets. Are you kidding me? That's double what they had in the first.
Yep.
Alt trying to get through a lot of Bellmont Braves. Not going to be able to. Another turnover. I believe that's 5 now in the second quarter alone here.
Yeah, that's 10 total that I've got so far, if that's correct or not. But
Ashley Blakey drives, now kicks. Open three for Kitson. Falls, and the Braves have the lead here, 11-9. Dick will get fouled by Ashley Blakey.
I think that was the right idea. I think she hesitated to pass it off. I think probably best bet would have been trying to take it against Ashley Blakey and draw that foul, but
Dick will check out of the game. Alt comes in. Maybe a little bit of a push there on Caitlin Barton to get open.
And Bellmont will play both ways too. They'll definitely make plenty of contact. So I like watching games where they allow them to play a little bit and call the rules as they are, but let them play at the same time. Nice move.
Conley
go inside out. Wow.
Through the lane, ends the run. Krukenberg and now Ashley Blakey, left hand. That one won't fall for her. Krukenberg fighting for the rebound. And I believe we're going to get a foul call.
I thought it was probably a tie-up, but
Eisenhut with 2 fouls now.
So now that's Alt and Eisenhut with two of their big players. You just need to disperse those a little more.
Right. Bluffton's leading scorer and rebounder. Blakey
got the
does
roll.
get this one to fall. Got to be a sigh of relief for the Braves here in the second quarter. Now lead by 2 again. Nash breaking the press, and the Tigers tiptoe on the line and play with it too long. Here come the Braves with another Tiger turnover. Ashley Blakey, 3, won't fall, and the Tigers will come up with it. On the other end now, Strunk, one hand falls to the floor, and the Tigers will get the ball back.
Unfortunately, I think she was looking for the man coming across underneath, and the problem was that Strunk was just a little bit late getting across there, and then she really didn't have anywhere to go with it. But
Bellmont doing a nice job guarding the three-point line, something the Tigers are very good at doing and will take a lot of shots. Dick just
nice little drive there.
Miss. And we will get a jump ball called. Caffey will come in for the Braves on defense.
Ball will stay with Bluffton on the jump ball.
Someone's got to take it out. Strunk will. Stack here on an inbounds play. We'll find Chloe Dick, at least for the moment, and an immediate turnover right to Blakey, and she can't get that shot to fall. And Bluffton stepped out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Some unfortunate breaks on both sides.
Yeah, it sure was.
Here tonight early. As every little bit counts in a game like this, a clash between two very good programs, especially in recent history here. Shot up. Won't go, but rebound to Caffey. Tigers moving around all over on the court. Bellmont's been able to figure it out a lot more here in the second than they did in the first. Ashley Blakey drives, misses that shot.
Another
and
jump
another
ball.
jump ball. This one will
Nice
head
battle
towards
underneath.
Bellmont. Bluffton going with Bridget Steffen. In for Carly Strunk. Tigers going a little bit deeper in their bench here in the first half with perhaps some foul trouble. Conley Alt is on the floor. Eisenhut not, though, with those 2 fouls. Driving now is Barton. Kicks to the corner. And Dick will make some contact on Kate Kitson. I believe we'll draw a foul.
Just about a half a step late stepping into that passing lane and made contact with Kate Kitson on that one.
That'll be Dick's first.
Brianna Converse into the lineup for Bellmont, the one senior on their team.
Some motion at the top now. Blakey loses it. Tigers will get possession, at least for now, as they try to fight through a loose ball. And Eden Nash will slow things down a little bit. 3 minutes left to go in this opening half, and Eden Nash travel.
No.
I think both teams like to put one foot in front of the other, as that's maybe what Andy Heim is going to call here. 13-11 here in the second quarter. We'll take a break.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
to 11. Bellmont with a lead over Bluffton. Tigers, although a very good season this year so far at 11-3, going up against a school in a class above them, number 17, the state of Indiana by the IBCA, but maybe surprising a little bit here as Bellmont wants to take an even larger lead. And that's a 3 from Barton, her second 3. But the Tigers clawing well in this game. Nice job defensively so far, but have had some issues with turnovers.
I think they definitely want to make an answer or have an answer here real quick, just like that. That's one way to do it. Try and stop that scoring run for Bellmont.
Caffey with her first foul, Alt to the free throw line. She'll hit her first. Alt 71% from the free throw line this season, gets there a heck of a lot. Misses the second. Blakey with a rebound. Here come the Braves, pushing her a little bit. Now we'll run their offense. Ashley Blakey at the top. Krukenberg dribbling around, now finds a lane, will drive up and in for 2.
Found that gap and took advantage of it, that's for sure.
And that 2 fouls with Sophie Eisenhut on the bench certainly hurting the Tigers in that instance. Dick tries a reverse layup, doesn't get the call. Coach Curtis, his arms are in the air. It's a tough shot as it was. Barton misses, rebound, misses. Bellmont still with it. Blakey misses, rebound, misses again. It's like a cycle. And the Tigers on the other end. Here's Conley Alt. Foul is called. What a weird turn of events on both ends of the floor. What is going on?
I think I might even missed a couple shots on that one. Trying to keep
I
it
had
up.
Blakey with at least
two in a row, yeah.
Martin with one.
Yep. That might, maybe that's
and I missed one.
And a whole lot of scrambling.
Yes. You ever ride I think it's called the Scrambler at the fair?
That's about what it seemed like, didn't it?
This is the basketball version of it.
Mary Ann Blakey takes the ball away again.
Tigers up to 14 turnovers. Go ahead.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. I have them for 15, and that whether I'm right or you're right, either way, it's definitely one of those that they wanted to avoid without a doubt, but they've managed to weather the storm relatively well, considering they've had that kind of turnover. So
it's been a big second quarter. We'll take a quick break. 20-12 lead for Bellmont. Tigers want a timeout. 1:16 left to go in this opening half. Bellmont with a 20-12 lead
as
over
we
the
were
Tigers.
mentioning there, it's kind of the tale of two quarters. It's just totally opposite situation on the two different quarters. The first quarter, Bellmont had 3, wasn't able to hit anything, and now Bluffton has let the turnovers kind of get away here in the second quarter and kind of done the same. Oh, another one right there, unfortunately.
Here come the Braves.
And now Bellmont did the same thing.
Eden Nash, and Nash going to run on the other end, and will run into a wall of Braves. So with under a minute, Tigers will take control, and Alt will get to the bucket.
She does a nice job of driving to that hole and forcing that contact. That's what she's going to need to keep doing, I think, throughout this game.
Alt at the free throw line. Coach Curtis having a conversation with one of the officials. Seems pretty cordial, as they usually are. Question mark.
Trying to be polite, but getting his point across, right?
And Alt will splash the second one home. Just 5 points for the Tigers after 9 in the opening period, but the bigger number is Bellmont with 17 after 3 in the first. Trying to get a couple more here. Flies in the air. An awkward look for Converset.
She was under there just a little bit too far. She couldn't use the glass and was planning on using the glass when she went up. So
Nash with an inbound play. Madeline Funk now in the game for Bluffton. Has the ball now. Checks in for the first time. Nash drives but is met. Good defense on the other end. Alt over the board. Funk will find Steffen. Steffen just can't find the end of the bucket, and another miss. That one was Steffen, excuse me. I believe Alt had the first. Now with 10 seconds. Blakey drives. Nash with a block. Blakey another, and will get fouled with 3.8 seconds. Mary Blakey to the free throw line to shoot 2.
that would be one of her former classmates running through there for her. now at Bluffton.
Yeah, at the top end to our right on the concourse area, we have a fellow student here trying to do the best distraction possible, running with a flag and screaming. I approve. So if you hear screaming, it's not me or Corbin.
And that was one of Mary's
or
former
Jonah,
classmates at,
but it might be
at Bellmont.
Tigers were not aware of the clock at the end of the half. 21-14, Bellmont leads over the Tigers after trailing 9-3 at the end of one. We'll have some halftime updates and report from us two, Ryan Walker and Corbin Boltemeyer, when we come back.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is going to have.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and College Core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, We offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
21-14, Bellmont leads the Bluffton Tigers here in our Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit us at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne or online at www.bernreadymix.com. Thanks for tuning in here, whether it be on demand like a replay or live here tonight. The Tiger Den, Witness Media, Ryan Walker, Corbin Baltimore. It's my first game calling with Corbin here. It's been a pleasure. Our Bellmont expertise here tonight. And you were laughing as you're doing some stats here, field goals and stuff like that. You're laughing over here, and I just take it away with what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's rather, one of those things all you can do is laugh about, because it's hard to believe, actually, when you look at it. When you look at the shooting for the first half, on Belmont's side of things, they are 3 of 10 from three-point range, and they are 4 of 25 from the 2-point. Yeah. I haven't even calculated that out, but I know that doesn't calculate out there very good.
No, not at all.
So and likewise, you look at Bluffton, it's not much different. They've only gotten off 1 3 that I showed tonight. So they're 0 for 1 from threes, and they're 3 for 10 from 2-point range. Yeah. So, and like I said, that is unofficial. That's definitely, my numbers, and sometimes we may miss one here or there. I think Bellmont may have one extra basket I didn't get marked there. But on the other side of things have balanced out somewhat from the standpoint. Unfortunately for Bluffton, they've had 16 turnovers that I show so far in the first half. And that's not uncommon ground with the Bellmont defense that they have. To Bellmont that I show of 4. That may be off a hair or two there too. Likewise, though, Bluffton has had more than 10 rebounds to Belmont's 6. So, they are getting the rebounds and whatnot themselves as well. But, man, there's a lot of I won't even say any names. The shot that you miss and you rebound your own shot and then put it back up. We've seen several of those tonight that are very famous in the WNBA. But nonetheless, it has been a defensive battle between Bluffton and Bellmont here tonight. I'll tell you, both teams have been very, very tight all the way around on the defensive end. Created a lot of havoc on both ends, and both teams are likewise showing it in their shooting as well.
The biggest thing I think on the Bellmont side, your 4 for 25 stat. I mean, that's been really good defense on the Bluffton end. I've been very impressed to see what they've been able to do on that end of the floor. Coach Curtis certainly had his girls prepared. They certainly had a game plan through these 13 days of rest that they have since their last game, which was a win over Adams Central. But on the other end, it's the Tigers, and just a lack of not just shooting poorly, but it's not even getting shots off on the three-point end, something that they love to specialize in. Chloe Dick and Carly Strunk shoot 41% and 46% from downtown. Haven't really been able to do much on the three-point end. I'm not sure if Strunk even has an attempt from the three-point line. I know Dick at least had one, and that's kind of the bread
I have
and
Dick
butter.
as the one three-point shot,
Yeah.
and that, like I said, it goes back to show the type of defense that both teams play. I mean, they both are playing a very, very strong, stout defense, contesting every pass. Every pass out there. And if the pass is out in front of them, they're recovering very, very quickly and putting pressure back on the shot. So nobody's getting good, clear looks. Belmont was fortunate to have 2 or 3 of them there in a stretch, and that was the difference in the quarter. I mean, that was total difference. That was 9 points in a pretty short period of time from three-point range, and that was the difference.
And for Bellmont, just the created turnovers that they were able to have in the second half, a lot of those turned into points. But I think some of the missed shots kind of evened out from the first quarter to the second quarter as well. The shooting totals aren't going to probably be pretty from the first half and maybe even beyond, but some of those were finally starting to fall. As Bellmont had some decent looks in the first quarter and some were not falling, but eventually they did, and that's where you see the score as it is. But only a 7-point game here as we'll enter the third quarter of play coming up here. Tigers a couple threes away from getting right back in this thing. So we'll like to see what Coach Curtis draws up. on the offensive side, see if you can get some three-point shooters open, and for Bellmont just to keep putting the pedal to the metal on the defensive end and find some more open shots on the offensive end.
And with those summaries, that's how we end up with the score here at half, 21-14 in favor of the Bellmont Lady Braves. So, yeah, we'll see what the coaches, like you said, what kind of adjustments they make at half. They're both very experienced basketball coaches and have had a lot of success. So I'm sure they'll each have their own changes. And the girls, maybe they'll get the butterflies out and they'll be able to control things a little better on both ends. But like I said, that's a testament to the defense that they've seen.
And a big difference, just looking at some of those shooting totals. Kitson with a 3, Barton with 2 threes, and with Bluffton, just the lack of getting those shots off and, of course, not making them when you're not taking them as well. You see that difference on the scoreboard for sure.
Yeah, I think that's what Coach Curtis is going to have to reinstill. Look, guys, get those shots off. Take a shot. Get yourself open. Get that shot. I mean, we can't score if we don't shoot.
Yep, absolutely. Get ready for the third quarter. Brought to you by K&N Carpet. K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years with various carpets, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. See the experts at K&N Carpet at 12108 US 27 South in Fort Wayne.
Bluffton will start possession here in the second half.
Nash drives.
Nice little drive.
Makes one right off the bat. Eden Nash, a tough bucket for her from, I would say, just shorter than mid-range.
Yeah, she drove across the lane and then just kind of shot it up on the floater right there.
3 open for French. Cannot get it to fall, but another opportunity for the Braves on an offensive board. Blakey misses and continues to retain possession. That was another theme in the first half. Missed shots from Bellmont, but retaining that possession. I'm sure the shot totals for the end of the game, if that continues, will heavily favor the Braves.
Bellmont having trouble getting it in.
Finally finds Krukenberg, who now drives through Eisenhut, who checks back in. Blakey without a make there, and another rebound, this time to Mary Blakey, who puts it in for 2. Frustrating possession for Curtis's Tigers, who played great defense, just could not get the board in. Alt try to drive.
And I showed Bluffton had the favor in rebounds that first half, and they're going to need to continue with that, I think. Eliminate that second opportunity shot.
Alt just took an extra step. Another turnover for Bluffton. 16 in the first half. Unofficially is.
That's a tough one when, unofficially. Yep, that's a tough one when, you've got the Euro step these days, and then that little hesitation step right here. She received the ball is called travel. I still am trying to catch on to the Euro step thing myself.
You could probably do it better than you call it, right?
I don't know.
Bellmont trying to figure out what they're running. French had an open shot.
Had 2 open shots, and she turned away. And that's something that will come into effect, too, as Bellmont has struggled to hit. A lot of these girls are going to start tightening up and get a little hesitant to take that shot, and that will very possibly play in Bluffton's favor.
More confident
French
there, and
hits
that
one
splashes home for Lainey French. It's been a little quiet to this point, but a huge 3 as she gets her Braves up by 10. And Mary Blakey just with a little bit of contact. Andy Heim is like, oof, really? He's got that look on his face.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree with that.
She was pretty vertical, but she's just so strong and so solid that unfortunately it doesn't take much to bump into her and girls lose their balance.
Chloe
nice
Dick
drive.
Drives,
Oh, off the
just can't
rim.
fall. Nash with a tough board. Open 3 for Strunk, and that falls. The first for Carly Strunk. And boy, did the Tigers need that. Ashley Blakey kicks out. Landy French for an answer. No. And Nash will come away with another board. She's been very active on that front tonight. Alt drives, had 10 points in that first half, needs some help. Just got it from Strunk and will draw a foul. She will get to the charity stripe here.
And that's Audie Kirkenberg's third foul.
And that's a big one for Bellmont.
Say Audie's over there trying to get the tears out of her eyes. She took it in the nose on that one. I could see her.
That had to have felt great.
I could see her out there at midcourt trying to shake off the blurred vision. Nice shot. It's both of them.
Everybody at home knows exactly what that feeling is like.
Yep.
Ashley Blakey fires and won't fall. One and done for Bellmont this time. Having a couple open shots from beyond the arc. French made the one. Bluffton's been able to get the ball back and run a little bit. Nash drives and picks up her dribble. Nobody's there to help.
Oh, boy.
Finally gets rid of it. Danger of a 5-second. Dick will drive. Step back. Jay.
Nice
roll with a friendly
right there.
roll. And the Tigers all of a sudden are down by 3, a 7-0 run. Barton thought about it, now pops a mid-range J and makes that one to halt the run.
That's something that Coach Heim actually in the post-game interview last night talked about, some of the old school, some of that mid-range shooting, it's always that stigma. It's like, let's go either drive and take it to the hole or kick it out, and he said, hey, I think we need to take advantage of more of those mid-range shots, and so there's one of them right there.
Yep. If you can get it open, for sure, it's good to break a zone defense as well that way if you can get somebody in the middle.
Yep.
And Strunk with very good defense forces a turnover on the other end. Alt now will draw a charge. Great defensive set from Ashley Blakey, who understood the assignment in the paint and gets the third foul on Conley Alt midway through the third.
A little difficult now trying to decide what you do there.
That's
Coach
Bluffton's
Curtis.
leading scorer, as Blakey also Bellmont's leading scorer misses.
Ashley Blakey missed that shot and got her own rebound.
Ball will go other way for Bluffton. Bellmont still applying pressure. It's worked to this point. Tigers with just a pair of turnovers here in the third. Trying to continue that trend, just getting shots up. Alt sisters trade it at the top of the key. Dick thought about it. She will shoot from that deep as Eisenhut stumbles around, I believe.
Going to get a foul on Marianne Blakey.
Mary Blakey with a foul. I believe that is going to be, they call it on Ashley Blakey. Interesting, as the Bellmont Braves are very confused.
I think they got that mixed up.
I think they did too. Ashley Blakey, though, heads to the bench as Heim and Blakey kind of put their arms in the air in confusion. So now both leading scorers with the number 22, Alt and Blakey, with 3 fouls. Ashley out for the moment. Conley in for the Tigers, as Bluffton's
bats the ball
leading
away.
Scorer tonight as well. Conley Alt. Bellmont might be able to get away with it a little bit more than Bluffton can from that front, but Ashley Blakey, a leader on the score sheet and on the court as well. It will be tough. Alt to her sister. Cameron Alt for 3. That one was online, just wouldn't hit.
Far side of the rim.
Tigers
the rebound.
do trying to get it back. It just gets out of the reach of Chloe Dick. Tigers down by 5. Will pressure now with a full court press. Barton tries to break the trap, almost got away from Bellmont. Now on the other end, jumper, Blakey. That won't fall. Here come the Tigers, 2-on-1. Blakey coming in, but Alt takes it herself, and that won't fall. Dick continues it. Bats it around. Ping-ponging it around, and timeout, Andy Heim. good idea, Coach.
He said, timeout. I've seen enough of the ping pong game.
28-23. We'll catch you on the front side of this commercial with more action.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
We are Best One.
The best tires. The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Tigers down by 5 to the 17th ranked Bellmont Braves. That's regardless of class on the IBCA. Come into this game 12-1 with so many aspirations this year. Both teams, of course, have a lot to play for, including this game tonight, a cross-county showdown between Adams and Wells counties.
You know, the good thing about these type of games, we talked about it last night, they're
French gets one.
Again, French gets a nice drive there, but these kind of games are great because it doesn't affect your conference. It's a great learning experience for the tournament play down the road and what you need to do, what you need to work on. And so, you know, these are the perfect games to have. A good, stiff competition, competitive battle, but it isn't going to affect you long term.
Right. I agree. Bluffton certainly wants to schedule these types of teams every year. Of course, Bellmont is very close by, being in Adams County. Coach Curtis added Norwell at the beginning of the schedule. Of course, Bellmont, very familiar, has to play them every year.
Yep.
As Eisenhunt goes to the free throw line.
Now misses both of them. Needed
missed opportunity.
Really needed those. Both the Blakey girls for Bellmont are on the bench now, so it plays in Bluffton's hands very, very well here with their tall girls in the middle.
Bellmont will slow things down a little bit here, waning a couple minutes here in the third. Tigers have played good defense to this point, but Bellmont has figured some things out.
Barton for three once again.
Bellmont with another from Barton from downtown, and that one hurts. Gets the Tigers deficit to 10, and another turnover. Bellmont on the other end can't get a good shot off, but will keep the ball. Funk will come in for Cameron Alt.
Caitlin Barton is that one for Bellmont that stepped up tonight. She can have those big nights. Doesn't have a lot of them, but she's got 11 points now in the contest.
That's been huge for Bellmont. Mid-range jumper looked good, but just a little long. Here come the Tigers on the other end. They got it down to 3.
Oh,
so
no.
Another turnover on
again.
The other end. Cut it down to 3, but then Bellmont's recent spurt here gets them back up by double digits.
That's turnover number 19 on the contest already. We still have another quarter to go. So I'm sure Coach Curtis, even though he expected to, for a few extra turnovers, I'm sure is about ready to lose his mind on getting the girls to take care of the ball. Called shooting yourself in the foot, right?
Yes. And Bellmont creates a lot of them, but the Tigers have had some uncomfortable dribbles and passes throughout the night. Open 3 is way short. Nash rushing on the other end, but Bellmont doing a great job of getting back. Tigers want to run in transition. Braves have been there every time, but
Another
Conley
nice
Alt
move.
finds a little bit of space herself and gets up another 2. Under 20 to play here in the third quarter.
I have 14 points now for Alt on the contest here.
10 seconds to play. Bellmont,
Feet underneath.
good pass. Block, though, from Eisenhut. One last heave for the Braves. That's Kitson, and it just doinks off the front of the iron. 33 to 25. Bellmont ahead, but the Tigers right behind them.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
The fourth quarter. Here for the Bluffton Tigers and Bellmont Braves. Bellmont leads 33 to 25. It's our RK Financial fourth quarter for the best help with your 401ks, IRAs, college savings plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs. Call Randy Kissler with RK Financial at 589-3533. Braves have done a lot of work since their three-point first quarter, including a jumper there from Mary Blakey. Good-looking shot from the right side of the free throw line.
There again, another one of those mid-range jumpers that Coach Heim has talked about. Old school, as he put it.
Mm-hmm. It's about as far as I could shoot it. And a charge going the other way. Ashley Blakey again. That's her second charge she's been able to receive, and that'll be Chloe Dick's second. The first was on Conley Alt to get her third foul, as Alt sits the bench here early in the fourth quarter. Not ideal for the Tigers as they trail by 10. Madeline Funk out there with Strunk, Dick, Eisenhut, and Nash.
I would expect to see Alt here back in the game shortly. They need her offense and their leadership in there without a doubt.
Did not pick up her fourth foul as Ashley Blakey fires. She was in foul trouble herself. Picked up her third in the middle of that third quarter, which both of us and Andy Heim agreed with one another. I thought it was on Mary Blakey. Instead, Ashley had to take a seat. Kind of a
I mean, they might be
big
twins,
call.
but they don't look a lot alike. So there's one sister feeding to the other.
Ashley just got unlucky on the bounce. Got her own rebound and missed again. Blakey's had a few of those uncharacteristic misses tonight. Still has done very well on both ends of the floor. Strunk finding her way around. Eisenhut on Blakey. Bricks off the backboard. The Tigers struggling here offensively. Down by 10 in the fourth. Blakey drives, left hand. It's a good look, but just couldn't get it to fall again. And the Tigers have another chance. Conley Alt now with it. Just loses control, and now on the other end is Kate Kitson. Nash will get in there well enough defensively, but an open look on the offensive rebound is good from Ani Krukenberg.
got her own rebound and put it back up on just a simple hustle play right there. She definitely is a smalls among the trees there.
Strunk was getting heavily guarded from Kate Kitson. Almost lost control of the ball a few different times. It's been a little frustrating for the Tigers, who are so accustomed to scoring. One of the top teams in Indiana last year in total scoring. Just with 25 points here in the fourth quarter, but for good reason. This Bellmont defense is as advertised. Pass went too far, and with no touch, last touched by the Tigers, Bellmont will get possession back.
You can just see the wind come out of Coach Curtis's sail, and
Bellmont will break the press. An open three again. Barton didn't hit anything that time. She's had a couple here from deep tonight. It's really hurt the Tigers, who are also a really good three-point shooting team. Nash and Eisenhut will trade ball away. Krukenberg and Nash. Nash can't find anybody. You're initially getting the ball taken away. Good defense from Bellmont. Oh, it's a little awkward shot, but gets fouled by Mary Blakey. That is her fourth foul.
Yep, there's 5 minutes left, so that could be have an effect here.
Alt will make the first free throw, and I believe Caffey will replace Blakey. Caffey getting some good minutes here tonight. Playing well for the Braves.
She's made some huge improvements over the last year. Just another sophomore.
And Bluffton will call a timeout.
Both of them.
Down by 10 are the Tigers. We'll be right back.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes two things: the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
5 minutes to go. Tigers have the ability to get this to a single-digit game and even closer than that very quickly, but considering what their offense has brought to Bellmont's defense, certainly seems like they're running out of time quickly. Try to put pressure on Bellmont as Krukenberg is able to dish it off to Kitson and escape. Krukenberg will try to get trapped again. And we do have a whistle. Timeout from Andy Heim. And we're just going to keep it here for a moment. 4:42 left in this contest. It's certain the bodies have been banging tonight for sure on both ends of the floor. It has been muscle on muscle as both the Tigers like to get Tigers and Braves like to get aggressive on both ends of the floor. Bellmont just doing a little bit of a better job creating those turnovers and more opportunities with the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's there again. Opportunities is what it amounts to. Belmont's had a few more opportunities because they've protected the ball a little bit. Not that they've done a great job tonight, but they've given themselves a few more opportunities than what Bluffton has, and that makes a difference. In this quarter alone that I show, Belmont's had 3, 4, 7, 8 shots, to Bluffton's one regular field goal shot.
Yeah.
So
it's been a huge difference.
they've had a lot of empty possessions where they had a turnover here in this quarter. So
foul called before the shot.
I think they're going to call that against Bellmont. The illegal,
it will be.
The legal screen there. Hadley Caffey.
That'll be her second. No danger, really, of 5, but certainly going to stay in there as Mary Blakey sits with 4 fouls. She'll have to come in at some point here and patrol the paint, and she gets up right on cue. Conley Alt drives, tries to go coast to coast and get it to the corner. Chloe Dick finally open from 3 and can't fall for her. Alt dribbles it around, and we will get a foul call, I believe. And it will be. It'll be called on Caitlin Barton. Blakey's come back in for Bellmont. Caffey and Krukenberg come out. Reverse of the stack for Bluffton. Nobody really getting open. Alt gets it tipped away.
Quick turnover.
And Barton goes on the other end. Quick pass down for French, and that falls. That's a huge 2 for Bellmont as they extend the lead to 12. Other end, Funk tries to get back to Conley Alt, a little hesitant to shoot, but Bluffton able to get the ball back, luckily. Alt will find Chloe Dick. Tries to work on French. French doing a nice job, but Dick
nice
just a
there.
little bit better on the shot. Dick has not been open much tonight. Neither has Strunk, 2 of the better shooters for the Tigers. French just misses, and Bluffton with an opportunity on the other end. Dick, deep 3 from her. That one splashes through. Suddenly a little bit of life for the Tigers. Back-to-back shots from Chloe. Now in the corner, French, answer, no. Tigers rebound, and here comes Bluffton. Alt, pedal to the metal for 3. Madeline Funk hits in the corner. How about that? The Tigers go on an 8-0 run. Timeout. Coach Andy Heim, the Tigers have life. We'll take a quick break.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
to auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
A once 12-point lead. It's dwindled down to 4. Chloe Dick with a baseline jumper that fell. It was a good defense from Lainey French. Then a deep 3 from Chloe Dick. So the Tigers now crank up the intensity on defense. And it was Madeline Funk from 3 from the corner. Ashley Blakey open, and she'll score an easy 2. Big bucket for the Braves.
Nice feed from her sister on that one.
Funk with the 3 on the last possession for the Tigers. Strunk now drives. Strunk just cannot get a good looking shot. And here come the Braves on the other end for 2. It won't fall for Barton, but Chloe Dick with arguably a good foul as Barton had an easy lay-in without that, so she'll have to earn it at the free throw line. Funk just averaging 0.5 points per contest in 10 games for the Tigers. Definitely biggest shot of her varsity career.
Oh, yeah, that was clutch, too, just when they needed it.
Right. But Bellmont, back-to-back possessions will earn points. It's John O'Leary Freeman doing his best job at distracting. He gets 1 for 2 from Barton. 42-35 lead. Time dwindling down for the Tigers, but a little bit of late life. Strong feeds Eisenhut. Eisenhut tries to trade off to Conley Alt. Alt trying to get through Blakey, but the other Blakey Ashley with a swat. And here come the Braves. Krukenberg. Bellmont will slow it down. Nash got a hand on it. Tries to get another hand. But Bellmont in the paint now will draw a foul with Barton. A couple opportunities with the Tigers. Ends up in free throws for the Braves. That's an unfortunate break for the Tigers. Now under 2 minutes to go. That's 4 fouls. The rest will be from the free throw line for the Braves.
Now, you know, the thing is, that's not all bad either, because they don't have to give away a bunch extra time with their fouls that they're trying to chalk up. One more, they're going to force them into shooting and having their opportunity. So
foul is called on Krukenberg.
This is one of those things in the game where I don't understand. I mean, I know you're trying to draw a foul at times, but you give them such a light foul there when they've been banging each other the whole game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just
right.
hammering on each other. So
that is a good point as Krukenberg misses the first.
And this is something that Bellmont has struggled with a little bit this year. You force them to the line, and 1 out of 2 is pretty common, unfortunately.
That would be problematic for a potential state title run.
Yeah,
so
exactly,
that's certainly games like this where it's not really a conference or a playoff game. This is big to make those free throws.
Yep.
Krukenberg makes 1 of 2. Good practice for both teams, but certainly want to win this game tonight. Battle of the Bees, Bluffton and Bellmont. Funk, who just hit that corner 3, back into the game. Dick, way deep, hits the back iron. A little bit of desperation from Chloe Dick there, but any inch, I believe she was going to just fire from anywhere on the court.
Yeah, she was going to get that shot off. And unfortunately, that's a little more what they needed earlier. See if Bellmont tries to hold the ball now and force Bluffton to, yeah, it looks like they are, and they about forced a turnover, though.
Close to a
over and back,
and back, but
ball tipped
Bellmont
in
able
there
to escape. Still running around with under a minute to go. Bluffton going to have to do something here as the Bellmont fans start to clap. They know what this means as the Braves were able to just escape plenty of times, and the foul will go to Conley Alt.
That's her
Another
fourth.
mistake for Bluffton as Alt now with 4. Somebody had to foul, and it certainly did not want it to be Alt. Krukenberg to the line. First one, no lucky bounce there. It'll remain 43-35. Shot is good. 44-35. Bellmont with the lead. I don't want to use the word comfortable, but certainly not grinding their teeth here with under a minute to play, but could very quickly. Alt will get a bucket to fall, and timeout, Coach Curtis. We will take one with them with 38 seconds left.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients to create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back.
And your teeth.
Coach Curtis drawing something up, giving some advice to his Tigers. On the other end, that's Andy Heim talking to his Braves, giving some advice and saying, hey, let's hit both free throws this time. Bellmont 12-1, looking to go 13-1. They'll break the press pretty easily here. Here comes a free bucket on the other end. Perfectly drawn up from Andy Heim as Krukenberg hits a big shot for the Braves.
Got away on that one, trying to put that extra pressure on the Braves. And
just more coming that end. Funk will get the foul, and the Braves fans starting to feel it here as they head on the road to a really good opponent in Cross County to Wells. And looking more like a reality that they can beat the Tigers on their home floor. The first free throw will not fall. Must have been a curse somewhere.
Well, like
Late
I said,
games.
Bellmont's definitely going to have to do their best to fix that here by the end of the season, I think, in order to make that long run that they're hoping for.
12 seconds to play. And the Braves will get one last turnover before this one goes final. 47-37, Bellmont with a big win on the road against Bluffton. They'll improve to 13-1. The number 17 Braves continue a very good season, and the Tigers will fall to 11-4 on the season. We will have post-game coverage, talk with head coach of the Tigers, Doug Curtis. We'll have some thoughts and analysis afterward, and don't want to miss, of course, our Berne Witness player of the game. We'll be right back.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266, Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats, cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is Hydrahume, an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
47-37, number 17, Bellmont over Bluffton. A good win for the Braves on the road. Scored just 3 points in that first quarter, and since then have done a really good job getting to the Tigers. This is Ryan Walker alongside my partner Corbin Boltemeyer here on the Keystone Cooperative Postgame Show. The postgame show is brought to you by Keystone Monroe Energy Team in Monroe, Indiana. stop by our office at 221 West 100 South Monroe, or call us today at 260-692-6111 for any fuel, propane, or grease and oil needs. Braves improved to 14-1 on the season. Of course, I'm doing my prep earlier in the week and forgot to include the game from last night and the win over Eastside. So another win for Bellmont. Bluffton falls to 11-4 on the season. Both teams have a ton to look forward to for the rest of the year. But, man, is this a signature win for Bellmont?
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, this is a perfect game tonight when you look at the standpoint, just like Eastside last night for Bellmont. Both teams, no matter what, get to look at what they need to work on throughout the rest of the tournament without having a lasting impact on anything other than maybe rankings. And let's face it, nobody really cares too much about the rankings this time of year. It's how it ends at the end of the year. So for both teams, it was a good exercise tonight. It was a very competitive battle for that matter. And though neither team had shot real well, that's a testament to the defense that both teams played. And when you've got somebody in your hand in your face the whole night, it makes it very difficult to get good, clean shots off. And likewise, that's what we saw throughout the game on both sides. A lot of balls batted away, a lot of turnovers. Tonight, that's one thing that I'm sure Coach Curtis will want to work on some more if he can. That's hard to replicate in the practices because you usually can't get JV players to be able to play that same role. And nonetheless, like I said, something that he'll want to work on and try and focus on the best that he can to reduce those as they go forward as well. So, and likewise, they put enough pressure on Bellmont. There are plenty of things that Bellmont can learn from tonight's game.
Yeah.
How to, when they're not able to hit their outside shot again, being able to do a little slashing and dishing off there and underneath the basket and whatnot that they did a little later in the game but weren't so effective in the second and third quarters. So.
Really, just as you were saying, really came down to opportunities on Belmont's end of the floor and just a lack thereof for Bluffton. Tigers love to get out in transition. They were not able to do that very much. Bellmont, in fact, was way more in transition than Bluffton was in terms of turnovers and scoring off of those turnovers. And then from the three-point line, Bellmont was able to get their own after struggling a little bit to get some shots off to fall in the first half, but we're able to get some of those threes, like from Caitlin Barton. She had a couple big three-pointers. Laney French was able to get one, and all of those threes just seemed to really continue to bleed out the Tigers with the score just being so low on both ends tonight, as both teams really had to fight their way through offensively. But to your point, Bellmont was able to do that just a little bit more effectively tonight to earn a win by 10.
And you're exactly right. What I'm showing here is that in that second half especially, Bluffton shot much better, had a much better shooting percentage than what Bellmont did. I show 3 of 7 from threes and 5 of 10 from the field. So you're talking over 50% from the 2-point range and just shy of that from 3-point range. The difference is Bluffton was only able to get off a total of 17 shots in that second half, where Bellmont had 38. So when you give that many more opportunities, whether you're shooting well or not, it's hard to make up the difference.
That's a huge. That's over double the shots. That's incredible. What a job from Bellmont tonight on the defensive end. But like you said, some things to work on, and something that stuck out right at the end. You said, man, late free throws has kind of been a 50-50 shot here at the end, and boy, did that ring true. I think every two free throws that they had was 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, pretty much throughout the night. Yeah.
And when you want to win these sectional, regional, semi-state, and state championships, as the Braves are aspiring to do so this year, those will have to come to fruition a little bit more.
Yep.
Now, waiting for Coach Curtis to come up here. Hopefully he is coming up here tonight. Want to get to our Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. Now, on both sides, it was maybe a tougher night on both ends of the floor, but I thought when Caitlin Barton was making her threes, that's really what separated Bellmont on the scoring end of things. And as you mentioned to me before and on the air, Andy Heim really doesn't know who's going to kind of step up. And tonight it was Caitlin Barton for sure, sharpshooting from 3 and had a couple buckets.
Key clutch baskets,
well.
yeah, without a doubt. Yep, I can't disagree at all there. That was, and that's, she's been a spark plug for them a couple different games this year where she's the one that even coming off the bench, you know, as a sixth man, has come up and been a big player that's given them that boost that they needed when it was tough. So, you know, congratulations to her tonight on a strong performance. It was a tough night for everybody. Everybody was challenged. Everybody got beat around, a lot of slapping around, and just the way the game played out tonight.
Absolutely. We will take a short break here. We'll try to get head coach of the Bluffton Tigers, Coach Curtis, on in just a moment here. Don't want to miss that and hear what he has to say after his team loses by 10 to Bellmont tonight.
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner. An inconveniently located electrical outlet owner. And a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Okay, back here on Witness Media, Coach Curtis and the team talking things over in the locker room. A lot to learn tonight from that game. So from Witness Media tonight, I'm Ryan Walker. To my right, Corbin Boltemeyer. To my left, Jonah Geisel. Giving Michael Vanderkolk a break here today, a much-needed one. He's been working really hard. And Aiden Teeple on camera work tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Witness Media as the Braves beat the Tigers 47-36.